We've driven from Florida to Alaska twice, driven to all 48 continental states, 8 different provinces and territories in Canada, but we've never taken our road trips outside of North America. Until now.
For our 10th road trip on the channel, we've made the trip across the pond to see everything that the United Kingdom has to offer. One road trip for the entirety of Great Britain. We're going to see England, Scotland, and Wales.
Valvoline has sponsored us to purchase 2 cars sight unseen, but we only have 2 weeks to drive around and see everything that the United Kingdom has to offer.
Dude, this is literally my dream car from heaven.
What lane am I supposed to be in?
I don't know. Did you shear that sheep?
Oh no, I don't have the minerals, do I?
Have you had fish and chips?
How does that even happen?
You don't want one of them?
I hail from this. Short bend, tall bend, and big bend.
The 2 weeks starts today at the airport.
Well, we are here at London Heathrow Airport because we're doing an international road trip for the first time. We've made it out of North America, and Ben and I have purchased cars here. We are separated right now because we're taking separate journeys to go pick up our cars. My car is located in Manchester, and Ben's car is located in Aberdeen, Scotland. See what cars we bought. So we're starting the road trip off with public transportation.
I was headed off to Manchester, while Ben's plane was headed nowhere.
They couldn't get our plane started. In addition, the AC was broken, which meant we were all sitting in 86-degree weather, sweating as we waited to take off. It took them an hour to conclude that the plane was broken, and we had to disembark.
The delay to the service and the temperature on board the aircraft. Our ops control team is currently looking at options for an aircraft change.
No announcement yet as to when we'll be leaving, but it's already, we were supposed to leave at 5:05, it's 7:11.
Meanwhile, on my flight to Manchester,
welcome to Manchester International Airport. Time check for you, just come up to 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Please be seated with your seatbelts.
when I arrived in Manchester, it was just a 1-hour train ride to the neighborhood that my car has been stored in.
Okay, so I'm reading up on tips for driving in the UK for the first time. Okay, get used to driving on the left side of the road. Go around roundabouts clockwise. What could go wrong, right? I've been driving for 17 years, right?
Ben was very close to seeing his car for the first time, but I was still 400 miles away. At least we finally had a functioning plane to board.
Fingers crossed it's the last one.
So the update is I'm not going to see my car until tomorrow. So when you see my car tomorrow morning, I'll be seeing it for the first time with you.
But I'm about to see my car in a few minutes, and I could not be more excited.
18 minutes, 0.9 miles. Okay, let's go. My first real taste at being on a British road, and I'm already intimidated. Like I didn't use his blinker. That's a weird car, man. What have I done? That is such a weird car. It's cool though. Here it is, guys, my new car. Did you expect any different? It's a Honda Civic Type R that we couldn't get in the US. Of course I'm gonna get one. It's so weird. So the rear wing, this is a Mugen rear wing, and this is kind of what makes the back of it look acceptable. I think this is the least flattering angle, but the Mugen wing that I have has some pretty heavy clear coat fade. This doesn't feel like reality right now. This is so weird. So like my first impression, you see this door handle, we're gonna nerd out for a little bit. There's like the handle itself is inside, this is a fixed piece, and then you like squeeze that to open. But the engine is a K-Series. It's nice to see a lot of stuff I'm familiar with. It's important to make sure I have a car that I know how to work on, because I do not want to be stranded. I bought a car sight unseen, and already, right off the bat, I'm noticing that my serpentine belt has a tear in it. So, you know what? You know what? We shouldn't even be looking at this. Let's just, you don't need to look under there, it's a Honda. So it's gonna be fine. So this car is a Honda Fit. It is a 2nd gen underneath. Oh yeah, Hansa space, are you kidding me? The seats in the back fold down completely flat because the base of the seat like folds down with it. Check this out, like it's all of this cargo space back there to just throw stuff. It's fantastic.
Well, it's finally time to drive on UK roads for the first time. First time driving on the left side of the road, and it's rush hour in the 3rd largest city in all of the UK. I've got to drive over 3 hours to the meetup point that Ben and I chose. To say that I was nervous would be an understatement. First time being on the left-hand side of the road ever. I've never even ridden in a car that is on the left side of the road, so. Stay on the left. Ah, this car is coming. Bro, no, no! Are you kidding me? Ah! Oh my gosh. My first head-on encounter was with a van. Another one, another one, another one. What, van? I don't know where to look. Stay on the left. You gotta turn your mic on too. Bro! This is... Holy... What lane am I supposed to be in?
I don't know.
Cam, help me!
Well, I know you stay on the left. Do you have to go? Do you go right?
Stay to the left, stay to the left, stay to the left.
But I think you gotta go over there. Watch out for the thing on the road. This is a crazy.
I am not in the lane.
And then you gotta go to the left. Oh, a B road, finally.
Oh my gosh! Okay, we need to go there, but I'm not navigating this parking lot, and I'm parking right here.
So how was your first time driving in the UK?
I've got a cool head. I didn't freak out at all, did I?
No, not at all.
Bro! The bug eye? I could have gotten one of those. But that's more than double the price of this. Isn't that crazy? That's part of the allure of this. This is actually like affordable.
Ben continued to justify his car purchase to himself for the rest of the day, and on the very next morning, I awoke in Aberdeen, Scotland, where I was finally united with my new car.
So it's day 2 of the trip. It's a lovely, quiet morning here in Aberdeen, Scotland, and we've finally gotten to the car. Now, when you're taking a road trip like this, it's important to bring something that's familiar to you when you're in a foreign setting like this. Oh, not this. No, I love an MR2, but I don't think that this is really the right car for a trip quite like this. This is Michael's car. Michael's the gentleman here in Aberdeen that actually helped me buy the car that we're going to be using for this road trip. Now, when I think you're taking a road trip, you need something a little bit bigger, more practical than an MR2, and something that's just dead reliable, something like an Evo wagon. This is literally my first time interacting with this car. You know, we just got here last night, and I've intentionally not sat in the car or anything until right now, so you can get my first impressions on camera. And my first impression is, it is an Evo. It's very reminiscent of a car I have back home. There's just one big difference, or I guess a couple. First of all, it's a wagon. Second of all, you might have noticed, it is automatic. So that's unfortunate. That's the only downside I can possibly conceive of, because an Evo wagon is everything I want in a car. Man, I'm so excited to take this on a road trip. JDM rear ends, because of course it's a JDM car. It's got a turbo back exhaust on it. The previous owner did a lot of stuff. It's got the header, it's got aftermarket intake stuff and what have you. You can't see that it does have cams. It's got a 20G turbo. It makes, he said it dynoed around 370 or so, 380 wheel horsepower. Obviously, it's a car from Japan and then Scotland, so it does have some rust. For a Scottish car, almost no rust. These cars are up here very rusty. Ray, you want to get started? We got to go meet Ben.
Let's go. Back down in England, I'm making my way north towards Scotland, and I'm finally getting more comfortable driving on the wrong side of the left side of the road.
First overtake on a lorry. Hey! Passing a lorry. Eat civic dust.
It wasn't long before we stopped in a small town for our first genuine British cuisine.
This vibe is really cool, like going to a local eatery in a little neighborhood here. It's so cool just seeing everybody like living their lives in this completely different world. We just ordered the special at Deli 26 here, so our first taste of some genuine British cuisine.
What do we got here?
We've got the special, which looks a lot like poutine.
Yeah, I thought it was just the fries and the chicken, and then she started putting, there's pita bread at the bottom, naan, and then...
I'll be honest, it's mystery meat. We don't actually know what the meat is. It could be
Looks
duck.
good. Yeah, I don't know.
We don't know.
There's definitely curry on it, I would imagine. And fries and stuff.
Yeah.
With Ben finally comfortable enough to eat English food, it was my turn to learn how to drive.
Okay, left side of the road, left side of the road, left side of the road, left side of the road.
Thankfully, I had Michael's father, Craig, helping me out by driving ahead of me in that white Civic to show me where to go.
Wow, it's so weird to drive an automatic Evo. All right, I got this, I got this. Is this a, am I allowed to do that? Did I cut that guy off?
No.
Okay.
He was turning left.
Was that a roundabout when he was, okay, all right. Just trying to make sure.
Adjusting your brain to drive on the opposite side of the road is confusing enough, but it wasn't just that. There were all new traffic patterns that I needed to learn on the fly.
The roads are like so well used here that a lot of the lines in the road are like gone.
Yeah, they're good.
All right, so we're merging onto the A1. I'm getting a lot of, I'm being overstimulated right now. So the left side, the left lane is the slow lane here. That, I'm surely that will not cause me any confusion. The freeway I got, no problem. Freeway's easy. That, holy cow, Scotland is beautiful. I'm just so happy to be driving an Evo wagon. I felt for a long time that an attainable dream car for me would be an Evo wagon, because it's the best car ever, in my opinion, an Evo, mixed with a wagon, which is like my ideal shape of a car, right? Super practical, still fun to drive, still sporty. This is gonna be my favorite road trip ever. I'm so happy.
We were both headed to our meeting point in Newcastle upon Tyne, and as we got closer, we ran into the infamous British weather we'd heard so much about.
Rain, expensive petrol, roundabouts. There you go. I've summed up the UK experience thus far.
I was very excited to meet up with Ben and see what he'd bought.
And I was mostly nervous to leave Ben away from me for so long because he tends to start using his offensive accents.
Get over, give way! Part of the quintessential Scottish experience, getting stuck behind a lorry. Yeah.
We had made it to the meetup location in Newcastle, just in time for the weather to clear up so we could see each other's cars.
Oh, I think I see what must be his car. Of course. Oh my gosh. Has he gone daft?
Well, Ben, you really stepped out of your realm on this one, huh?
Yeah, you too.
What are you talking about? I've never owned one of these.
Yeah.
Well, Ben, you definitely one-upped me. Maybe two up on me, honestly.
There's one downside, but it isn't automatic.
Oh, yeah. Automatic. All right. Well, I'll hold that over your head then whenever I feel bad about.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, hold that over my head when we do a little drag race. And
bro, this car's fast.
Oh.
It's legitimately like, I mean, it's Type R. It's not turbo, but like it dynoed. I have dyno papers, like 220, 230 at the wheels.
Wow. It is an egg.
The back is not its most flat.
Not in my worst nightmares, Thorn. Have I seen something like this? These are the weakest offset T37s I've ever seen.
Whoa, they're not TEs. I don't know what they are, but they're not TEs.
TEs?
No, they're real. The front end, I think, actually looks pretty cool. Certain angles.
If you're looking at the front and you're going, yeah, that's a good looking car, you know the back looks awful.
Yeah, the back is not. The back is not great.
Everything in there is so swoopy. All the design and stuff.
Yeah, dude. It's like a spaceship.
Yeah, it looks like the Starship Enterprise.
I actually bought this steering wheel cover because as soon as I touched the wheel, it immediately grossed me out.
Yeah.
So I bought the wheel cover, and now
it's chunky like a BMW M
huge,
car.
Yeah, but feel it. It's like.
No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. Well,
what the heck?
The wing needs to be painted.
What the heck happened?
It needs to be painted. It's a single exhaust. Yeah, no, you can't see out the back.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
Is that stock?
This?
Yeah.
No.
Well, what have you got done to it?
It's a 20G.
Okay, so you're probably making like 400 then, yeah?
370.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a little bit more than mine, okay.
I have a more practical car than you for like the first time on a road trip.
Yeah.
You know what I don't know?
And a nicer probably car.
Yeah, it is. I don't know if these seats fold down. I'm gonna find that out right now. Yeah, they do. Dude, this is literally my dream car from heaven.
Your seats not fold down in your Evo at home?
No.
Wow.
No. Yeah, this is the best car. This is the best car, like by a country mile. This sealed the deal. What did you buy yours for?
I overpaid, which I want that on the record. In US dollars, I paid about $6,000.
You paid $6,000 for your car?
You can get those for like $3,000, but like in like rough shape. For a K-swap Honda Fit, I think that's a great deal.
Yeah, that is a very good deal.
What kind of deal did you get on yours?
I also got a good deal on this. I got this for $16,000. So yes, it is a lot to spend on a car that you've never seen in person in a country that you've never been to.
I thought, like, yeah, we're like, hey, we're buying these cars sight unseen. I was like, okay, what's like the cheapest cool sports car I can get? Yeah. But okay, I can buy 3 of those for what you paid for.
Yeah, I just thought, what's the coolest sports car I can buy that is like also my dream car?
Well, it's automatic. My car is kind of ugly, and yours is automatic. So I think we did a great job. I'm sure this series will get tons of views.
We've only spent 2 days here, but we've only got 12 days left. And there's a Formula One race happening down in Northampton. Valvoline has invited us out to see their sponsored team Aston Martin's headquarters, and we don't want to waste any time. Just a quick 4-hour drive down the countryside.
Should be smooth sailing. What could go wrong?
It's a good thing that the country wasn't physically very large, because I didn't know how we were going to afford the price of petrol. We were paying nearly $8 per gallon.
At least my Civic is somewhat fuel efficient.
We are hungry. I have not eaten all day except for like random snacks like butteries and croissants and stuff like that. So I would sure like an actual dinner.
We stopped in a small town to walk around and look for a place to eat dinner, but it was 8:30 p.m. and apparently most of the kitchens in these little villages in the UK stop serving food around 8.
Oh, we've got a man. What is your name?
Simon.
Simon.
We're from the States. I don't know if you know. So we're just trying to get some food.
Try to get some food this time of night?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you actually on the hunt for food?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you want to eat?
Anything.
Whatever's good.
Yeah, we haven't eaten all day.
I can get you some food.
From where?
This pub right here.
Oh,
they're not serving food anymore.
The kitchen's closed.
Yeah.
I'll f***ing open it. Because I own that pub.
Yeah?
Do you actually?
You want some food? Come on.
He's wearing a suit. He looks like he owns a pub. Do you mind being on camera, by the way?
We love being on camera. Absolutely.
Perfect.
No problem.
You?
Right, welcome to the top. Here's the menu. You're on the menu. Take one each. Let us know what you want.
What's easiest?
Yeah, what's the easiest? Yeah.
Whatever you want, boy. This is a place you come with your mates to have a few drinks and have a bit of a laugh. So we've got the screens, we watch the sport, the TV.
What is, in your opinion, is something that we must do in the UK before we go?
Have a pint.
Have a pint?
You have a pint, a proper pint. So, like a proper steak and ale pint is a must. Pie, bangs and mash, fish and chips.
Yeah.
Even though Simon was completely hammered, his hospitality was incredible. It was great to finally experience an authentic English pub. In the United States, we don't really have pub culture, but here, it's a way of life.
Yeah.
Is that like UK culture? Just pubs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Is that not what you do in America?
No.
Do you not go to the pub?
We don't have pubs.
What?
We have bars. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, but do you not meet in a bar?
Yeah, I could walk in here on my own and know somebody.
You'll find someone.
Yeah. I wouldn't need to plan to meet someone. I could walk into here, well, any of the pubs in Borrowbridge that Simon has, and I would know someone there.
It's just the local hangouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So whereabouts in America are you from?
Virginia.
Virginia, okay.
On the East Coast.
And how long have you been travelling for?
We just got here yesterday.
Oh.
Date me.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
West
Virginia.
You bought cars here?
Yeah. What are they?
So.
Are they the ones that made loads of noise when they went past when I was trying to tell her a story?
Well, those exact ones.
Yeah, that's all we heard.
Called me a as I drove.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we actually called it. What did we call it? Pussy wagon or something.
That sounds like a compliment.
Eventually, we parted company with our new friends and got back in the p***y wagon to keep heading down south towards Silverstone.
So we are headed south because that is where Silverstone Raceway is, Silverstone Circuit. We're going there because F1 is also going there.
Well, we've been sponsored by Valvoline, and Valvoline also sponsors Aston Martin. So there's a little bit of nice little synergy there.
I don't think Ben has been to a Formula One race before, and I also have not been to a Formula One race before, but we are big fans, so this will be very exciting to see. I am told that a lot of the stuff we're not actually allowed to film, so if this next scene at the Formula One stuff is a little bit choppy, I apologize ahead of time, but it's probably because we filmed something that we were not supposed to film and I had to cut around it. Sorry ahead of time for that. There's a lot of secrets involved in Formula One stuff.
All right, so we've just arrived at Aston Martin F1 headquarters here at Silverstone. They have pretty strict no filming policies, so I can't film anything more than this, than us parking. But I think we're gonna get to go on a little tour of the factory, and then we're gonna head over to the racetrack.
We were not able to film past the lobby of the Aston Martin Aramco Formula One team facilities, but thankfully they had put one of their cars right in the lobby. It was almost surreal to see these cars this close in person, but maybe even more incredible to see our mutual sponsor Valvoline all over a Formula One car.
This is fascinating aero design here. We've got all of the suspension components are covered in carbon fiber bits, including the drive shaft, which, you know, I suppose makes sense. But what's really crazy is the angle of the wing is almost vertical by the time you're at the top of the wing here. I mean, it's multiple elements and stuff, but like this diffuser is almost straight up and down, which is just crazy to see. Somebody has dubbed us VIPs, and we're going into the heart, into the belly of the beast at Silverstone GP. I feel very privileged right now. This is amazing.
Yeah.
There's the track.
So this is it, huh? The spot where they filmed the F1 movie. Wow. So Cam is a huge F1 fan. Cam the cameraman.
Yeah.
And we didn't think that you were going to be able to get in originally.
Got another VIP over here.
Do you know who this guy is?
Yeah. Ben, do you see all these fans here waiting for you?
Yeah. I think they're here because they heard Gears and Gasoline was going to be
Yeah,
here.
they're all here to see us. Don't mind if I do.
Thanks to Valvoline, we had VIP access directly into the driver's paddock. And immediately, we were seeing drivers wandering the paddock and having their television interviews.
It's so funny when you see the interview on TV, you don't see the like 30 people walking next to them. Yeah.
So we've made it to the F1 paddock. Drivers are walking by us, which is crazy. It is a lot of commotion, very hectic, and very difficult to film. This is about the same number of tires that I bring to a grid life event for my Civic.
Yeah.
These are also about the same width. This is honestly surreal to be watching F1 for years and then be standing in front of the cars for our first ever experience at F1. I am so spoiled. And yeah, we're in the freaking pit. This is where they do the pit stops. I'm standing on the concrete. Like, it's nuts. There's so many more details that you don't see when you watch F1 as a spectator. Like, there's like angled degrees written on the ground here for the pit lane. So I guess they'll know if the car is off by a certain degree.
There's smells you don't smell on TV.
There's smells that you don't smell. We're also not allowed to film a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And so I don't see a lot of that stuff on broadcast, and we're getting to see it with our own eyes, like under the engine covers. And I'm like, I feel like I'm learning trade secrets that I'm not supposed to know, but I have no idea what I don't know. Like, I don't know what information.
It's also crazy, like recognizing mechanics.
Yeah, like I've seen these mechanics on the screen and stuff. Dude, we're so spoiled. This is our first race that we're ever attending. It's nuts.
So I am here with the F1 mechanic, a real life F1 mechanic, Harry.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
When we're working on cars, like in US culture, there's a term, ugga-duggas. Are you familiar?
Ugga-duggas. How many ugga-duggas on the go?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I didn't know if it crossed the pond or not.
Absolutely, yeah.
Do you guys use ugga-duggas in?
Yeah, all the time, all the time. Yeah, I'm sure there's a few that we could share across. Across from the UK to the US. Yeah, I'm sure everyone's the same.
When you're bolting on the wing or something, you're like, just a couple ugga-duggas.
Yeah, well, I mean the wing's not. It's maybe in pit stops because that's when we use the electric guns.
Yeah.
But not so much in the garage. Certainly with the wheel guns in the garage, plenty of ugga-duggas going around in qualifying.
Do you guys ever lose your 10 mils while you're working on that?
100%, yeah. And there's nothing worse when you start asking around who's had this and who's had that, and then you realise you've put it somewhere.
It's in your pocket.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks. Appreciate it, Harry. Yeah. Thanks. On my way to the pit to go for a ride in an Aston Martin SUV.
To our complete surprise, we got to go for a ride along with former Formula One driver Pedro de la Rosa on a hot lap around Silverstone.
Oh my god, I can't believe this SUV can do this. Oh my god. Yeah, it's quite powerful. Wow.
Don't look at motorsport as the route to get to Formula One. Don't dream always about Formula One. It's good to have dreams, but just be realistic as well. You know, I never wanted to become a Formula One driver because I thought it was impossible. So I just wanted to be a karting driver, but a good karting driver. And then when I finished in karting, I wanted to do, I was a single-seater driver, but a good single-seater driver. And slowly, gradually, I just thought, wow, this dream could happen, you know. But if it didn't happen, it's not a failure in life, you know. It's one of those things that there's many formulas around the world, many categories where you can still earn a living, become a professional racing driver, and be very, very happy.
That was so fun. You're a legend. Thank you.
Good, man. Nice to take you around.
Yeah. Gracias. Thank you.
Nada, amigo.
That's amazing. Wow.
Holy, oh my God, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, like this, I should not be like blown away. Like I've done this stuff before, but holy cow.
Dude, oh my gosh. That is not an SUV. That is a race car. What in the world? I've also never felt somebody like flick a car around like that, you know? Like most people hold back a little. I mean, I'm sure he was holding back. It didn't feel like it though. Oh my gosh.
It was absolutely inspiring to get to meet and talk with legends at the top of motorsport. Again, thanks to Valvoline for having us out. It was incredible to witness. We weren't able to film any on-track action as those content rights are protected by Formula One, But it was an unforgettable experience nonetheless, and before we left, there was one more Valvoline sponsored and crucially British driver that we got to talk with.
I am here with Jess Hawkins. Jess has the notable distinction of being, I believe, the latest, most recent woman to ever drive an F1 car. What was that like?
But there's honestly nothing that compares to a Formula One car. It is absolutely incredible. The speed it can corner, how fast it stops, the brakes are incredible, and probably the most amazing thing about the car, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I was fascinated as well by how is this even scientifically possible for a car to corner this far or stop this quickly. It's a solid reminder why these guys do it every weekend.
Yeah, we're all here for a road trip to the UK. We've never been in the UK before.
Oh really? How are you finding it?
It's lovely. Everyone here is so nice.
Really?
But we're total noobs to Great Britain, to the UK. I would love...
You want some intel?
I would love some intel.
Have you had fish and chips?
Haven't had fish and chips yet.
Oh, a roast dinner.
And when I order tea, do I get milk and sugar in it, or will they...
I'm not a tea drinker.
You're not a tea drinker?
That is so heavily un-British of me, but I don't drink tea.
It's gonna be hard to top this experience that we just had at Silverstone, but we're only on the 3rd day of this road trip so far. It's time for us to get back in our cars and head north.
Holy cow, what an incredible experience. I still can't believe we got to do that. That's gonna take some time to really digest like what just happened. That was really cool. Hopefully that was as cool for you guys as it was for us, because seeing that stuff in person was surreal. Now, we've got to digest that as we head back north, except this time we're gonna go up the west coast side. We're headed to Scotland next.
If you only measure the distance we've driven, we've already covered most of the UK. But road trips aren't always about making the most efficient route through somewhere. Because of the timing of events we're trying to see, we're not taking the most efficient path through the UK. But that's okay, because it's letting us see more of this country.
Also, I found out recently, Ben, these wheels, they're not TE37s. They are 350Z wheels, which are factory raised forged wheels, but they're repainted in like the, Volk bronze with Volk stickers on them.
Normally Ben and I would be chatting it up with each other via walkie-talkie, but our radios have broken. The corrosion and the batteries and stuff from, I guess, the last road trip were left in there, so we've got no communication for now. We're gonna have to stop and try to find some more walkies somewhere along the route.
You order on a kiosk here, and then they bring it out.
And there we go, just like that. Got some walkie-talkies.
Always love to see how other countries do their milk. Canada has bags. They've got these little guys. In America, we got you want to buy a whole cow? You can buy a whole cow, brother. Oh, but what's like a UK snack?
Yeah, I mean, okay, we'll try that. That's going in the trolley.
Jammy Dodgers. 90p for some Jammy Dodgers. Now this is as UK as it gets.
Isn't that a baseball team? The Dodgers?
Cupcakes.
Lucozade. Dude, this is giant. Energy drink, how big? 900 milliliters.
It's Lucozade.
Lucozade?
Yeah, it's like Gatorade.
You know, that would make a lot more sense.
Bro, I thought you were joking.
No, I can't. Languages are hard. I can't even do English.
Yeah, I can tell.
No problem. Look at the angle. Look at the angle. Communication. Communication is important.
This was the first time on our trip where we were really able to enjoy the open British road. With a lot of miles to cover and even more speed cameras to drive past, we eventually had to stop for petrol, making this the first time we could officially see which car got better fuel mileage.
Oh, I'm curious how much you fill up.
The same.
All right, mine stopped at 37 liters.
I did 46 liters.
It's not that bad, actually. How many miles per liter?
Yeah. All right, so I'm doing 5.5 miles per liter.
So mine is 6.8 miles per liter.
Yeah.
That's 26 miles per gallon for mine. That's awful.
Yeah, so I'm getting like 21. This, I think, is pretty bad fuel economy driving.
Yeah.
Because you're always like slowing down, speeding up, slowing down, speeding up.
The roundabouts are nice that you don't ever like sit there and idle, but then you also have to go through them all the time.
Yeah.
So like half the time in the US, the light's just green and you're driving straight. Yeah. But here, every time you have to slow down and turn every single one. So like, I don't know if it actually Does that make up for it not sitting there
I think
idling?
it's less of a fuel economy thing and more of a congestion efficiency thing.
But even that could be a facade. Like, it feels like you're moving, but are we actually moving, you know?
Let's ask Parliament. Abolish the roundabout.
We drove later into the night as we headed north, and I could not wait to get up to see the Highlands in Scotland, some of the most beautiful scenery in the world. But that'll have to wait for next episode.